Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. We again have the Heineken bottle opener that I bent on BDU. It's up for grabs. Does somebody want this? Does somebody want my bottle opener? It still works, see? Yeah, well, we'll show you in a second. What we're drinking today is from Bandit Brewing in Toronto. This is the Black Belt Black IPA at 6.5% alcohol. There you go. Now we'll show you that it works. Pour it into the Gel glass. I'm pouring way too vigorously. Look at that head. Look at that head. I mean, it's a very, very beautiful head, but I poured way too vigorously for this beer. Way too vigorously. It's a beautiful looking beer, though. That is a nice black IPA. Like, look at how black that is. Look at how brown that is. Listen to the snap crackle pop on that. It's not at all that much. But I mean, this is a regular bottle mark here. So we haven't even come close, to be honest. That's probably only 200 milliliters of the bottle in there. Maybe 230. But it's a very nice looking beer. Oh, yeah, visually that is an appealing beer. And the glass does add to that. This pseudo Teku glass. Not quite a Teku, but basically a Teku. I really like the look of this compared to a regular Teku, to be honest with you. The shorter stem, the kind of wider base, I think it looks good. Let's give it a sniff, shall we? Ooh, that's nice. That's more black than IPA. I mean, a lot of black IPAs come off with some of the black ale notes, but a lot of the IPA notes as well. This has a lot of chocolate, a lot of roastiness. Chocolate, roastiness, molasses. I'm not really picking up any hops on the nose, and to be 100% honest with you, I'm okay with that. I mean, I know that hops are the big thing, they're the in thing right now and all that. There's bottle caps everywhere. I don't think anyone's asked me for bottle caps lately. I should just throw all these in the recycling, but I can't believe how many there are here. Oh, BDU. I started doing BDU again. That's what the problem is here. That's why there's bottle caps everywhere. No bottles, but the bottle cap. And I don't have my bucket anymore because I gave the bucket to Simon to get rid of it. Basically, I wanted an Ottawa Senators bucket in his house. So I sent it home with him. Alrighty, so that head is not fading nearly as quickly as I thought it would. I was hoping a lot more of it would be gone and I could pour more in and we could just go from there. But it looks like I'm going to have to do the weird sip where I'm trying not to suck in all this head. Where's the chips in this glass again? I think one of them is right around the logo. Yeah, right there at the angle shell is the first. And there was another little chip over here somewhere. I can't find the second one, I can just find that first one. Okay, that's okay, let's drink this. Cheers, boys and squirrels. Okay. Medium mouthfeel, light carbonation. This beer reminds me of a slightly hoppier porter. I mean, a lot of black IPAs are like a slightly hoppier stout where they're really roasted and they're really coffee forward and all that. This has some of those flavors, but it reminds me more of a hoppier porter, which I think makes it a little more drinkable myself. forefront, you get a little bit of caramelized sugars and a slight toastiness. Middle gets kind of bready, still keeps that caramelized sugar sweetness, but gets a little bready and biscuity. Then it hits the back of your palate, and you're left with a little bit of just charred wood, a little bit of what would be just mud pie earthiness, and a little bit of pretty much like pine oil bitterness on the back of the palate. So the big flavors in this would be the caramelized sugar, the breadiness, and then that mixture of char and earthiness on the finish, with that slightly resiny bitterness. Yeah, that's good black IPA. I actually really like the taste of it. I would say the bitterness is building up a little bit too much on the back of my palate for my liking, but for people that are big into the style, they'd probably love it anyway. For me, again, like I said, it builds up a little bit too much on the back of the palate for me personally. But I really like this beer. What is this, the third? The third, maybe? No, this is the fourth beer I've had from Bandit, and I've loved 3 of them, and I like this one. I don't love this one like the other 3, but I do really appreciate it. I think it's a very well-made beer. It wasn't that bad priced. I could see myself drinking a shitload of them, but when I drank them, I'd only drink one a night because I do think this would be a palate wrecker. I don't even know if I'd want a full pint. I think I'd want a 12-ounce. Even that might be too much. Maybe an 8-ounce glass of it, just a little glass of it, just to drink it and get that savory flavor. Because too much of it does build on the back of the palate, and it could be a palate destroyer, a palate wrecker. That being said, you get some nice grilled meats and stuff. This could really be a good cleanser for that. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to give it a 7.25 out of 10. Like I said, I like it a lot, but at the same time, I think it's a little too overpowering for me. But I do like it a lot. So 7.25 out of 10 from the Rhino for the Black Belt IPA from Bandit Brewing in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Thank you very much, Greg, for picking this up. This is one of those breweries that hasn't answered me a yes or a no. Yeah, I'm just fucking with everybody now. But it's true. I hear they have a very nice building, and I really should go and visit them, is what I've been told. So maybe one day I'll do that. Maybe one day I'll do that. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Au revoir. I'll be on toast. See you soon. Bye-bye. I'm going to drink the rest of this while I watch some... What should I watch tonight? I think I might try the In-Between.